Hello everyone, welcome back to Cheesy Bean, and today we are, for the first time in like 2 months, we're recording a YouTube video, because, you know, hippity hoppity, cocaine and meth are my property, if you know what I mean. My oh fudge. Anyway, I totally didn't just steal the thumbnail off of Google Images because I'm a lot less lazy than that. Beside the point, I need to look up my own YouTube channel so I can make sure that the stream is running. Okay, it is in fact running. Look at that. Cool, epic, nice, epic, cool beans, I guess. Anyway, I agree to play Doki Literature Club because I love this game. I've played this game so many times. I simp for Natsuki. This game is not suitable for children who are easily disturbed. That's right, if you are a child so like myself, but you are easily disturbed, then please leave. Now, anyway, we're gonna make a new game, and we're gonna play. We're gonna play Doki Literature Club with all these women, aka Monica. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. God, I'm choking my own spit. You know, the kind of friend you just never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught up to you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. I can't do voices right now because I can't even speak. That's mean, Cheesy. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't make the choice. Oh, why are your eyes so blue? Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But if you did wait for me after all, I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Laugh. Okay, we cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Cheesy, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. This would be a lot easier with shrimp here. You know, I'm gonna hit up one of my friends and see if they want to join the YouTube video. Oh, fudge. I'm gonna see if they want to join the YouTube video today. I haven't been looking either. Yeah, that's not true. You told me you were going to join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Damn, okay. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Just trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Titties. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Siri wanted me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom when I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you before coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Are you sure about that? Okay. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had an interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, but I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Atsuki make cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep, jackass. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead if she's so cunning to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go! I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, the section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. I glance around the classroom. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Titties. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Natsuki. Way to kill the atmosphere. Sure, alright. Aw, cheesy, what a nice surprise. Bro, it's Monica! Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Natsuki. What are you looking at? Oh, your non-existent titties. If you want to say something, say it. No tits. No tits. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sad attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is a little aggressive. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, that is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Titties. Don't say things like that. Titties. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? We all know Monica. Titties. It's great to see you again, Cheesy. Monica smiles sweetly. You're gay. We do know each other well. We rarely talked. We were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monica. Come and sit down, Cheesy. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little bit too overexcited. And how about I make some tea as well? How the hell are you gonna make tea in the class? As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and a space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing. Little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. This is delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sinking glasses in my direction. She's waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is so sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere? Made them for you or anything. I forgot that I kind of forgot that I you know, played this game before. So we're just gonna completely ignore it every single time the game decides to do freaking mess. Okay. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you, but not for you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep the whole tea in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get too intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? Sayori dragging me here? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't be tell her I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, but Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll just make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity about how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I like personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all of the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! I really need to assign voices to these three. We'll do our best. You know it. Okay, I really need to give these guys, like, really bad anime side character voices. I think Monica, I don't want to disrespect the fucking bot, so Monica gets to say the same way. Natsuki gets really annoying high-pitched voice. Yuri gets to be shy ara bitch, and Natsuki is just Natsuki. You can't change Natsuki. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of the new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Cheesy, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she says she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's had smiled. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri chases the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep into complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements that usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once, desperately grasping something I can relate to in the minimal level. At this point, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But the story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way you look around the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, I hate horror. You're in a horror game, so I really hope that you get out of here well. I mean, I know you won't, because you're just gonna get yeeted off the face of the earth, but I really hope you get out of here well. Okay, oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write down cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were on a poem called, "Don't you dare say it out loud!" And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. She's gonna fucking punch you. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I am not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. I wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing just takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readings, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even that. Oh, do you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work and can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Thank you. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, hi. Big T. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at manga. If quizzes are quizzical, what are tests? Testicle. Okay, anyway, let's go home and write the poem on our own. Then, next time we meet, we can all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little bit more confident with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Cheesy? Yeah. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Sarah may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes, but I'm sorry, I thought, Cheesy, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yay! Okay, cool. I'm not reading this dialogue. Thank you. Welcome to the literature club. Aw, thanks, I guess. Cool. Anyway, can I do something now other than just read text? Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's excitement. Write a poem to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Cheesy, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, okay. Can really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Cheesy, since we're already done here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sakori and I never walk home together anymore because we've always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Yay! With that, the 2 of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and just Monica. No, it's just Monica. I will be ready and happy spending every day after school in a literature club. Perhaps I will have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances and be sure fortune will find me. Naivety. I gotta check my Discord things. Cool. Okay. Kitty. Nibble. Flower. No. I don't want you. I want... It really wants me to pick Yuri right now. Yeah. Okay, anyway, how the fuck do I, I really like this remix of whatever it's called. There. Milk. Thank you. Finally, everything. Hi, Monica. How you doing today? Glad to see you didn't run away on us, huh? Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. The last one to come in, so everyone else was already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Cheesy. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Damn, okay. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayre told me you wouldn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Maybe she just doesn't want it to get ruined. Natsuki finds herself stuck between a Monica and a manga. Manga is literature. Thank you. I have a whole 9 books of Bungo Stray Dogs behind me because I haven't gotten the other 22 because, you know, I'm broke. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Cheesy always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me out with busy work without me even asking, like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that is because your room is messy, it's distracting. Yeah, Kylie, your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I may be a little jealous. How come? You and Cheesy can become good friends too. Little extrovert, amazing child here. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori, hunt me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. No. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Okay. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. He reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Then we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? I don't know. Probably titties. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can at least read it at your own pace. I'll look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Suri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for a chance. While Tsuki is rummaging around the closet. Let's go harass Tsuki. Man. Looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something like literature related by myself? Like, I can't read. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Bro, just read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna see really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. Okay. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature sounds too dense and intellectual. Jesus fuck. But it's not like that at all, you know. How long has this been going for? Okay. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks their creative minds. Okay, anyways, I'm done being a microwave now. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important how to figure out to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do this thing to speak their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to find her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think the food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could cupcakes. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That would work out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Monica's just like, oh my god, you sweet summer child. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, just completely ignoring her. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is her usual self. But then therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori... Oh, this is so bad, knowing literally everything Sayori says later. Sayori can put her mind to anything that makes them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh, hi. Jesus, you're very close to me. Jesus. Oh, I open my eyes and find Sayori's face filling my vision. Literally. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry, yeah, get the fuck away from me. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Can I make a napping club? Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. I am. I'm just gonna do my literature while watching that one time I was reincarnated out of the slime, and you can't do anything about it because Rimuru is just a sweet little summer pumpkin, and he's just a good boy. And friggin' that same thing for the dog that I can't remember the name of. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gone up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you, huh? Sayori glances at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out around here. Oh, fudge. Oh, let me actually do that. Your hair is sticking out around here. I run my fingertips on the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just hard to get right. Don't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to wipe off the stain with your finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Unfortunately, I don't care. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think... Damn! Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Bitch! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. No, you're just being a bitch. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh, this is a nice image. What are those toes? What is this angle? What are those toes? This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does all these kinds of things, huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it too, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Titties. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever button it, you might have to notice something sooner than later. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs are... It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that so loud, you stupid. with the freaking squeal. Okay, anyway. You look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's button blazer like that? Wait, what? Oh god, no. Why does it right click and the entire thing goes away? I don't like that. But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew! That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms down and twirls around. If I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. You fucking slut. And if you take care of me better than anyone else, you would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Haha, gay. Oh, fuck you. Stop saying that all these embarrassing things, eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we are really getting better at taking care of each other. We are taking care. Cool. I guess so, huh? Oh, there we go. The audio is back. So maybe you can come and wake me up in the morning. You're doing this again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Don't touch it. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why did we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Cheesy, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write the poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much information because I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sierra and Monica Sayori's wrinkled sheet loose on paper from a spiral notebook. Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Can I... Natsuki! I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair that I shared mine with her first. Huh? Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. What's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this while I was doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I'd be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. I'm sorry. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, huh? Well, that's not that great, but let me show you real literature looks like. And you ruined it. I hope you're happy. Oh, I'm sorry. So in other words, you're saying that you liked it? Natsuki retort gets caught in her throat. You just don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you announcing it to the world like you're so self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. Oh, you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that you like my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can jump, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, but people can try. That's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and shit. So people don't take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up all the rhyme at the end, but made it fall flat on its purpose. So you did. I guess I went more than I realized. That's what it meant to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here. Did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. You don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud when I don't take that away from her. Monica! Hi, Cheesy. Why are your eyes so green? They're concerning me. Having a good time so far? Absolutely not. Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever had any suggested for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. More boobies. Don't be afraid to bring something up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Absolutely not. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Cheesy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's a sort of barrier that we all learn to pass in. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori will like. Are you sure, Sayori? Because I wrote that for Nitsuki. You and Sayori are good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but we are actually really different. Well, that might be the case, but there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you are really care about each other as well as well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I would get by reading your poem. You're sure not reading into this too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can't blah 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 blah. Oh my god, my mouth is so dry. From reading all of this, I am so glad I'm not doing different voices. Oh my god. Can you please shut up? Cool, epic, nice. Yes, can I just read your poem? Because I have the sound of it doesn't mean that I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction in the spackle potrowns? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, but I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina is already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, the kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. It's that a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. That's what was the inspiration behind this one. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some sort of epiphany, blah, blah, blah. Oh my god. Save the game. I'm done. Goodbye. I love you all. I'm gonna be streaming every day. This is just way too boring. Bye bye. See you all next video. Tomorrow. Sometime o'clock PM, Coloradian time. Alright?